Hello everyone, it is Monday, November 29th. I'm actually going to film this over a couple days because tomorrow I have a shipment arriving that I will show you tomorrow, which will only be in a few minutes. And so let's talk about what I have done with crochet, because we always have to deal with crochet first. No, we don't. I want to say I hope you all had a really great Thanksgiving weekend and a really great Thanksgiving. I spent Thanksgiving completely by myself, sort of kept an eye on the fort, so to speak, and that was perfectly fine with me. So, okay, so let's get to crochet. I finished these two, this Zabez set, I don't know, a few weeks ago. Of course, I couldn't show it because he hadn't made it public, but it is public now, and I will post the link below for the pattern. Again, I don't get any kickback from these patterns. I'm just posting the link if you are interested in making the pattern. So, as I said, all this stuff is anthropomorphic, and so this one, I was kind of getting a little bit choosy about which ones I wanted to make, and I kept thinking, well, I don't want to just keep doing them and doing them and doing them, but these came up even though I was just off of one project, and I immediately signed up for this one because I knew that two of my great nephews would really like to have them. So, without further ado, here they are. Okay, this one's a Hammerhead Shark, and there's his little fin, and this one is like a great white shark. So, yeah, they're kind of cute. Now, with this one, I sewed the belly thing on upside down. However, I sewed it on so neatly that I said, forget it, I'm not taking it off. Oh well. But he's still cute. He even has the little gill things on the side. And, well, the tail goes like that. It's kind of hard to see from the front, but anyhow. I have two little nephews great nephews who will really love them. So, and then I can show you this bag full of parts I have for a couple more Zabez, another set that I'm working on, and right now I'm the only one officially, I think, signed up for the set. He's having a little hard time getting enough people to volunteer for his projects currently, and it's just that, it's the end of the year and people are finishing other crochet projects for Christmas presents or whatever, and then there's me, and I don't really have much of a life like that. So and plus I've already given Afghans like to everybody I know pretty much, so yeah, I don't have a life like that. Maybe I just don't really have a life so much to speak. So I keep volunteering for every single pattern that I can. So that the parts I just showed you are for a set that I have all the parts done. I just have to assemble them, which I will do today. But I did want to show you this one thing that doesn't really give away any of his pattern, because this is actually the same hair piece that I did for another pattern of his. But I just want to talk about these curly pieces. So just in case you don't know how to make like curly hair for a doll that you're crocheting, or you want to have like tentacles or something on, maybe you're doing an octopus or a squid or something, all you have to do is figure out how long you want a chain stitch, and then you just single crochet all the way back, and it will just corkscrew all on its own. So you may have to play with the length of your initial chain to figure out how long that you want it. I would say that when it corkscrews up, it shortens the length of the chain by about 2/3. So figure out, your chain, and then know that 2/3 of that's going to be gone when it curls up. So, okay, so I've been working on those, and not much else crochet. And I will just keep working on the Zaba stuff because I can just keep giving it away. And let's see. Oh, but he's going to be taking a break, thank goodness, because I could use a little break for the next month or so, because the set I'm working on now is the last one for the year. Okay, and so that's all the crochet stuff I have to talk about. Then, like maybe 10 days ago, I'm like on my little phone, which is an iPhone 6, and all of a sudden it just went completely dead. And I kept trying to get it back on and trying to get it back on. It wouldn't start, and I was like, oh, for crying out loud. So I ordered a new one. Okay, just had a brief interruption. Got one address updated because I sent out the vast bulk of my Christmas cards today. So pooey, just got a text message that this one snack from Costco that I really like is on manufacturer recall. Anyhow, where was I? Oh, I was talking about my phones. Okay, so I went ahead and I ordered a new phone, which is an iPhone 10. So I upgraded 4 levels, which was fine because this one here, my bank stopped supporting the app. So I couldn't do my deposits anymore on this phone, and that kind of created an issue for me to get to the bank and make deposits. So of course this one will. But then even before it came, I said, okay, I'm gonna buy a protective case for it. So I got this case. For the life of me, I cannot get this phone in the case. I mean, really, I think if I tried to force the phone in, I would just break the phone. And I'm not willing to do that, so this little case is useless to me. Really, I've just tried to get it in there. It is the right case for the phone, it's just, well, I can't get it in. So that happened, and trying to think what else. Well, I will probably be back tomorrow or in just a second with the current updates. So hang on, I'll be right back. Well, I was going to make a video yesterday, which was Tuesday, but now it's Wednesday. And the reason why I didn't make a video yesterday or continue the video was because the thing that I wanted to show you hadn't arrived until the evening, and I didn't want to film in the evening because my lighting isn't really good. But it did arrive last night, so let me take a moment to show you. And here it is, a nice order from Joann's. It's all big twist yarn. They had a sale going on for $1.99 per skein, and I had a $40 gift certificate from my birthday, so I thought, yeah, it's time to redeem it. And I did. So I got as close to $40 as I could. I think I went over by about $2.50, so this whole thing cost me $2.50. So let me take out a couple of the skeins and I will show them to you. The colors are just pretty basic, but a couple of them I have wanted to order in the past, but I didn't get to order because I just never had them. But this time they had them, so okay, let's talk about them. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a couple of these skeins. They're pretty wedged in here. They didn't come packed in the box like that. I had to repack them. Okay, so this one I wanted to get, but it was just never available, either in the store or online, but this time it was available. It's called Jade Green, but I would say it's more like a dark aqua than a jade green. And speaking of greens, let me see this one here. Okay, very dark foresty green, but it's called emerald green. Apparently the makers of it have never seen the Wizard of Oz. They don't know what the Emerald City looks like, but this is not emerald like the Emerald City. This is more of, like I said, a dark foresty green. And that's okay. But it's just not what I was thinking it would be. So those are really the only two colors I wanted to talk about. But I will show you. Let's see. Okay, this is a nice blue called Peacock. It was another one that just was not available in my local store and was not even available online until recently. Now, I don't know why did I buy that yarn. It's just more yarn I have to move in a few months, but I've actually gone through a lot of yarn lately, just working on the Zabas things, and also I will hopefully be doing another spring fling with Valerie over at Valerie's Cully Cat Crochet. Hope to do one with her in the spring. So I just needed some beefing up of my colors. Plus I go through a ton of green working on the Zabas things when he's got ones that are anthropomorphic plants of some sort. They always have a green body, and you know, my green stock just keeps dwindling really fast. So I still would actually like to beef up my selection of yarn, but I need to go to Michael's and do that. Because Michael's, well, on the Zabas things, I don't know what kind of yarn he uses. It's all number 2 yarn, and he, for the skin tones, he uses something called apricot. And for the life of me, I can't find a good apricot yarn in a decent quantity. So what I've been using is this Craft Smart blush, which is a nice pink, but not pinky pink like the baby pink in or the light pink in the Red Heart Super Saver, which I have used that, but boy, that's really pink. And this has a little more brown in it. So this is all I have left, and I should probably get a couple more skeins just to get me through the next several projects of his. So yeah, that was my lovely, lovely delivery last night. And let me think, what else? Oh, we are going to hopefully go to the house in a couple days. I know it's not my property, but I'm going to be living there, and I'm going to be taking care of the gardening. And there's a lot of potted avocado trees that, you know, they can't go into the ground yet, and they're not getting any water. Nobody's out there watering, and they're going to die if they don't get water. So we were there a week ago yesterday, and I asked the landlady, are there any plans to go out this week? And she's like, no plans. And it was just really bugging me. So today I texted her and I said, we need to go out because we need to water those plants. So hopefully we'll go out either Friday or Saturday, but still 10 days between waterings. I'm just not sure what's going to survive. The little garden plants of, food stuff. I mean, if that dies, that dies. It's no big deal. I'll just plant more later on. But if those avocado trees are important to her, then they need to be getting regular water. And they're just not. I mean, ideally, I think that we should be out there once every 7 days. At the least. Twice a week would be better, but yeah, that's just not happening. So, yeah, we'll go back out, hopefully Friday or Saturday. So, I guess that's about it for this video. I hope you all have had a great Thanksgiving, and now we just move on to Christmas. I did get all my Christmas cards out already though, so I'm really happy. And anyhow, I will talk to you soon, and have a great rest of the week. Bye-bye.